This is weird because it's the last time I'm saying this for like a year. But what's good, everyone? It's Chambers from chambersmixedit.com. And today, this is the last video of 2021. It's kind of crazy. It's been quite a year. So I thought I would end the year in a very, very special way. I'm going to be singing a song. Really, guys, I just I just put my voice up an octave. I'm talking as low as I possibly can right now. But it's still like high, you feel me? Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is what my voice sounds like when I go down an octave. Just kidding, this is my normal voice. I'm just talking really low. But if I really wanted it to go even lower, this is a stick up. Put everything in the bag. This is what happens when you can't focus. Really, I just want to thank all y'all for such a crazy year. Like, this been like, we started in January, right? And now it's December, so it's like, it's been a year. I don't know how many subscribers I started with in a year, but I think now we're at like 55,000 or something like that, which is like, at some point in the year, we hit 50,000. So that was a big milestone for me. So thank you all for watching. I really just want to let you guys know that like I appreciate all the support that we've seen throughout the year. And I guess we'll just do like a recap of like all the stuff that we got done, because it's definitely been a wild year for me, at least. This is my Twitter account. Let's see, what was the first video that I put up this year? Watch me pop up in a Unison ad, bro. All right, so this is where we was at like a year ago. This is the first video of 2021. It was like how to structure R&B beats. Out of nowhere, it's like, what? You got to get used to. Out of nowhere, it's like, what? Do I sound the same? Probably. How many videos do we make? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm making this video beforehand because I know I'm gonna have another one, 23, and then this is the... So basically, I made 24 videos this year. If I do the math, 24 divided by 12 is 2 videos a month. I'm not even mad at that. I graduated high school in June, so I used to be a high school student doing this, and now I'm like just full-time making music, so it's been pretty fire. But yeah, looking back at all these videos that we did how many? 24. Some of them blew. Yo, this one blew up. The classical music drill beat video, that was really popular. These were all like super fun to make and just be able to teach people about music theory or drums or mixing, structuring, whatever it is. And I guess now I should just let you guys know the news that it has been very fun making all these videos. I had a great time for this past year, but unfortunately, moving on into next year, I'm sorry, but I'm just not doing. I can't. I can't even keep a straight face doing it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not making videos anymore. It's just not my path. I'm kidding. I'm completely kidding. Of course, I'm gonna be making videos. I just wanted to see if I could actually like convince people that I would actually quit YouTube, but I started smiling halfway through. I just can't do it. But no, I'm playing. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot more videos next year. Stay tuned. I'm not going anywhere. There's a lot more things to teach. There's a lot more people to help out there, so I'm gonna always be there. Especially next year, we're gonna go crazy with the videos. Obviously, every day we're working up to get to like 100K. That's gonna be fire. I want a YouTube plaque. We more than halfway there, so let's keep working to it. Otherwise, besides YouTube, like let's get into the industry stuff. I think me specifically, for my first year of placements, this year has been like crazy. I was 18 in January. Yeah, I turned 19 like 2 months ago in October. So just for like my first year getting placements as an 18-year-old, turned 19 at the end of the year, like I had a run, bro. Like, and next next year is about to be insane. 2021 was a really good year for me with placements, especially for my first year. So let's walk through all that. First one that came out was Too Icy right here by Draco the Ruler. I have no idea how copyright works and all that stuff, so I'm gonna just not play with the audio. But if you want to hear it, I do have a discography playlist on my YouTube channel. You just go through and listen to all the music that I've done. It's almost at 2 million views. That's pretty cool. That came out in first day of February. That's the first placement I ever had. For this beat, I did the music. I did like the guitar, the strings, the piano, vibraphone, whatever else is in there. I think I made this, bro. I had school that day, but it was like virtual because of COVID, right? So like we had school on Zoom, and I had to get up like mad early, like 7:30. And I remember like I woke up an hour before school started. So I was like up at like 7 a.m. and I made the melody. I took like an hour and a half on this melody, to be honest. Like I really wanted to be perfect. So like school started. So like I'm trying to pay attention in the Zoom class, and I'm also making the melody at the same time. And I feel like it was a quick placement because Draco recorded on the beat, and literally the next week he put the song out. So like it was really quick. Let's see the next one. Quell P Alone. These are all songs that I mixed. So not really placements, but definitely fun songs that I got to mix this year. Shy Glizzy, No Savage, Ridiculous. This has about 600,000 views on it. Came out in April. This is like the hardest melody I've ever made in my life. Go listen to that song. listen to the violins, listen to the pianos, listen to production on the music. I remember at this point in my life, I was like mad into movie scores, right? I was like really into orchestral sounds, like the way that people record violins and string sections and all this and put it into music. And like I was like really into it. I made this in the very, very, very beginning of the year because I was at like a beach house on vacation type. Like, you know, it's the new year. Like I was on vacation for like 3 days, 4 days or something at some beach house. And I told myself I wasn't gonna work, but I brought my laptop anyway. Somehow I ended up at 3 a.m. just cooking up melodies. And that's when I made this. I actually made two different loops for it, two different string loops, but the producers I ended up working with actually merged it in like a super far way. So you're gonna hear like two different violin sections in this song. But like I'm really proud of this one because like just the melody, I was really able to capture the vibe that I wanted to, like just following like orchestral, like movie score type vibes and put that into a beat. Like that's really cool, bro. Like this beat doesn't sound like something that you hear like every day because we're literally blending like movie score with hard trap drums. And we made this one of the hardest songs I've ever done in my life. And this ended up on Shy Glizzy's album. I think it's called Don't Feed the Sharks or something like that. This is one of the beats that I get most gassed up about. Like I'm always like excited when people listen to this song. Next up, oh, this is the man, I tell y'all all the stories about all these songs. It's crazy. KSI, all over the place. This was really big for me. This came out July 16th, 2021, the same day that Space Jam came out. But we'll get into all that later. Actually, let me do number two first. I produced number two featuring 21 Savage, and I did No Time featuring Lil Durk. So let's do number two first. I was 17 when I made the melodies for that. This was my junior year of high school. This was April of 2020, right? So it's heavy COVID right now. So I'm at home doing school from online, and I would be, bro, my sleep schedule was crazy. I'd be staying up all night just making music. And I remember I was up at like 6 a.m. on a school night because I really took advantage of it because like it's online school. Like it's on the computer. You feel me? Like you don't got to go to school. So I was really just doing whatever, like making music late into the night. This one night in April, I got a phone call at 6:30 in the morning. I was up. Who knows why? I remember I answered him. He's like, "Bro, why are you up right now?" He's like, "What are you doing up? It's 6:30 a.m." I don't know. I don't even know, bro. And he's like, "Yo, you're never gonna guess like who just cut to your beat. Like this is like one of the biggest like trap artists ever." And I'm like, I took a few guesses. I didn't get anywhere close, but he ends up telling me, "Yo, Future just got on your beat." I remember, bro, I was in my living room chilling out. I was so tired though. It was 6:30 in the morning, right? I'm so tired. And it's like you could imagine me as a 17-year-old. Somebody just told me Future just recorded on my beat, but I was also mad tired. So I was like, yo, that's crazy. And then I went to sleep after that. And then I remember the next morning I was running around my house and all that because I was just mad hype. Like that was a crazy feeling to get a phone call at 6:30 in the morning saying, "Oh, Future just got on your beat." And you know, it was a long wait. This is April 2020, bro. The song did not come out until July 2021. So can you imagine how hard it was? Like I had to wait for over a year and a few months, keep my mouth shut about all this. All you want to do is run and tell all your friends. I ain't even got that many friends, so it's not even that hard, but like you just want to run and tell everyone you know, "Yo, I did this, I did." And that was really when I first learned as like a young person in the music industry how patient you have to be. I know looking at it now, like April 2020 to July 2021, it doesn't seem like anything, but like that's a long time, bro. That's a lot of months that you're waiting. And every single night you go to bed saying, "I got a song with Future. I hope it comes out." It was stressful because it was some points when they were like, "Yo, the song's not happening," or "It's gonna come out on this date." That date came, the song didn't come out. It's just back and forth. And I quickly learned you can't attach yourself to music because you start expecting that things gonna happen. And when things don't happen, you get let down and you start feeling sad and you start beating yourself up and you're like, bro, it's not good to get attached to anything. So people could say to my face, "Yo, this song is 100% dropping on this day." And all you could do is really just smile and nod. Like, but in my mind, I'm like, I don't believe you. Because I can't believe you. Because if I get attached to it, I'm gonna be tight when it doesn't happen. The main things that I've learned are patience and just not getting attached to the things that you create, because you will be let down so badly if things go wrong. Because especially with these songs, like I was expecting them to come out like 5 or 6 times. 5 or 6 times I was told that the song's gonna come out, and it just never happened. That was just Future. And then I think at some point in January 2021, I got the phone call that 21 Savage was on it too. And obviously that was mad exciting for me. I remember the first thing I did, I got in my car and I just blasted that on the aux. This was like the first time that you hear like some of that like you like used to listen to. Like in middle school and high school, I listened to Future and 21 Savage. So now hearing them like on music that I made, I can't describe it to you. You just have to experience it for yourself. But like it's really crazy to hear that happen. Number two, that was like a flex for me because I used like 3 different analog synth keyboards on that. I made a crazy loop. I flipped it like 17 times and I did the beat switch up part. So like there's 2 beats in that song. I did this the second part when 21 Savage comes in. And I was like mad proud because I like used all like 3 analog like keyboards. I used the Prophet, I used the Pro 3, and I used the Juno 106, made a crazy loop, like flipped it a lot and ended up making the cut. But yeah, so that was number 2, which is now the music video is out. I think it has like 10 million views. So that's like really cool. And then the other song I did was No Time featuring Lil Durk. I also made that in April 2020. I was in my living room. Usually I make music here in my bedroom. One day I'll do a studio tour, let y'all like see what I'm looking at here. But I think I was in my living room for some reason because I was like doing online school. And I just cooked up the melody for it because I made a few loops that day. But I was like, this is gonna sound like I'm lying and everything. No one's gonna believe me. But like I remember when I was done making that loop, I was like, I feel like something could happen with this one. Like I feel like if anything's gonna happen with my music, this is gonna be the one. Nothing happened for like a year straight. I was like, never mind, like forget it. And then out of nowhere, I think they were like, yo, Dirk just cut this beat featuring KSI, and I was like, wow, like I made that a long time ago, and I thought something would happen with it, and I guess it finally happened. Like it's different when you get to make music with people that you're actually fans of. I've been listening to Lil Durk since middle school, so like to then be a senior in high school 4 or 5 years later and have a song with him, like someone who I'm actually a fan of, like that's really cool. And obviously, like I've seen so many videos of KSI performing this in like crowds of hundreds of thousands of people, and like people are singing the words to it and jumping around. That's crazy. You tell me a song that I made in my living room, bro, is now being heard by millions of people around the world. Like it's getting people hyped. They're jumping around. They're singing the words to the song. Like people hear that and they're like, "Yo, like I love this song." It's like making music in your bedroom all the time. You don't really understand the impact that you have on the world until like you see it like that, and that's like a beautiful thing to see happen. So very very excited about all that. And yeah, and they got the No Time video out too. That's at like 5.5 million views. It's just really cool to be able to touch the world with your music like that. As I was saying, July 16, 2021, one of the biggest days of my career because I had a song come out with Future, 21 Savage, KSI, Lil Durk, and I was in the Space Jam: A New Legacy movie. Wasn't on the soundtrack. I was literally in the movie. Like I was just talking about like your music impacting the world and stuff, and like seeing all these people listening to it. How do you think I felt when I walked into a movie theater to watch this movie and like I hear music that I made sitting in this chair right here with this keyboard, bro? Hearing that in a movie theater on big movie speakers and like a packed movie theater, that's crazy. And it's not just any movie. Like bro, this is Space Jam, like the first Space Jam that came out in the 90s. Like I was like mad influential across the world, and like a lot of kids growing up. I'm not even born in the 90s, but like I knew about Space Jam growing up. So to be able to be a part of that legacy, to be able to be a part of this new movie, it's just it's honestly, it's an honor, bro. Like that's all I have to say. Like yo, like I always wanted to make music for a movie, and I actually got to do that with Space Jam. So like it's really, I got to hit a lot of the goals that I want to hit this year. You know, just like going out in public and like seeing like little kids like wearing Space Jam shirts, or like seeing all like the merch and the brand deals. I see cereal boxes with Space Jam on it. And it's like obviously I didn't have like a big part. I'm not like a main actor in the movie, but it's just cool to think like that's a really big project and I got to play a small role in it. And I'm proud of that. Like that's really cool to me. And like a lot of success with everything that happened with July 16th, because number 2 and No Time by KSI ended up being the number 1 and the number 2 top singles in the UK for like 3 weeks straight. All Over the Place, which is KSI's album, was the number 1 album in the UK for like 3 weeks straight. I got my first Billboard number 1 with that album. And then Space Jam went number 1 on box office. Like it was the biggest movie in the world for some time. So like a lot happened. A lot happened in that time. I was just gassed up. And I mean, like you could look at my past videos, like I mentioned like all this as it's popping up, but like to just look back and recap, it's kind of crazy now. Moving on, another placement. This is by Ken the Man. The production on this is really cool. Like the song's called Love Yourself. It's the first one on the album. Y'all should listen to this because this sounds really cool. Like I like really tried to like make a sample type sound. The song is hard, bro. So it's like I'll go listen to that. Then we got this song called Missing Out on My Blessings by an artist called RJ. I think he signed to NBA Youngboy. So that was cool just to work with. Cool like little like Rhodes melody that I did on this beat. I did this song too, which is featuring Sada Baby. And like if you know me, you know like I like Detroit and like Flint, Michigan sound and stuff. So like just having a song with Sada Baby, like that's mad cool to me because I like his music. So like when I found out I had a song with him, I was kind of gassed up. I was like, yo, that's kind of cool. This song's pretty fire too. I like use some horns on it. It's like just a hard beat. And right here I did a song for this upcoming artist called Wasby Chill featuring Kill Jasper. This I also really like the production on because I did like this crazy like guitar melody with like some choir in it. It just sounds really cool. It's always great to like work with up and coming artists like this. This is just 2021. Then I have all these other songs that I did with like people like Denzel Curry and Guap That 4000, all those people. But yeah, this is available at chambersmixedit.com/discography. I'll have the link in the description. And also on my YouTube, like if you just look at the playlist that I have a discography playlist of all the songs that I've done. I just like to talk about like the songs because I feel like there's always a story behind each and every song that I do. And it's just cool to like let people know like how things came about between the internet stuff on YouTube and the industry stuff with placements. I feel like I had a pretty good year and I'm mad excited about next year because I know that's gonna be even crazier. We got a lot of goals to achieve, lots of records to break, all that stuff. But really, I just want to make this video to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting me, whether you came yesterday, last week, last month, last year. Thank you guys for all the support, all the subscriptions, all the views, the comments, everything. I just really hope that I'm able to help people and up and coming producers or advanced producers, whoever you are. I just hope that I could teach you something and also supply you guys with some fire drum kits and courses and all that stuff. I got some big stuff planned for next year, so stay tuned. I appreciate everyone who keeps watching the videos and sharing the videos with other people. But yeah, it's Chambers from chambersmixedit.com. Thank you all for a great year. Mad excited about 2022 and I will see you then. Peace.